Nicole actually called me earlier today, and she's like, I'm starting to have, I got this little drink called Crystal Light, and it's actually really, really good. And I'm like, like I saw the Vietnam helicopters in my head. Just, it ain't me. It ain't me. Oh, man. So funny. Crystal Light.
I've used that on every person I've been in communication with, where like I don't know what the next step in the conversation is. Like if there's like, you ever like talking to somebody, just getting to know them, and they're like kind of boring.
You just use that as a non sequitur.
I'm just like, hey, my friend drinks so much Crystal Light that his shit turned red. Crazy, right?
I can't believe you're actually doing that.
Oh yeah, it's working on all my Hinge dates. It's really helpful.
What do they say?
It's a varied response. There's definitely there's some people that are like, that's hilarious, and there's some people who have expressed genuine concern about you. Dragon Ball Z.
They're like my favorite podcast to listen to.
Get a sound check.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're laughing all over this thing.
Dude, I love them.
Here we go! It's the Tryforce.
Dude, I cannot believe that we have, talked about my Crystal Light shenanigans twice now.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be that fun. Do you know how many fucking, tweets I've gotten about that?
No. No.
Like, people are asking me, do you still drink Crystal Light? And I'm like, God, no! Are you out of your fucking mind?
I like that you're facing scrutiny and backlash for this. Colton, do you have any comments? Do you still drink Crystal Light? Have you heard for any of the responses from Big Crystal Light?
Nestle Corporation's like, listen, we'll pay you $500 to take these tweets down.
Is this Big Lemonade?
I'm going to Minute Maid.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But that's crazy, man. I mean, I think it's such a good story. Even
good to hear, definitely.
Good to hear, sure. Good to be the red shit guy, probably not.
Definitely not. But, anyway, we're talking about Dragon Ball Z. Holy shit, man. Yeah. I can't talk about this anymore.
No, I'll have to search the memory banks for a similar defecation story.
The problem is, that's not even the whole story. And my mom called me out on it because my mom listens to this podcast, as I found out the other day.
Okay.
Sorry, Mom.
Love you, Carol.
Absolutely. But she's like, you didn't tell the whole story. And I'm like, what do you mean you didn't tell the whole story?
No.
What do you mean I didn't tell the whole story?
No.
There is so much more to that story, and it gets so much worse. So instead of telling it myself, I have elected to call my mother next week.
Oh, my God.
And have her recount the tale.
That would be amazing.
Oh, man. She tells it better than me.
That's
because she was there for it.
And we were there, presumably, for Dragon Ball Z Season 2.
Yes, we were. Absolutely. We were right there on Planet Namek. Rest in peace.
This is Season 2.
Episode 58 at this point.
Yes.
This is Season 2, Part 2.
Season 2, Part 2. I think we're going to start with... yes, so we did the 100 times super gravity. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yes, we did that. We talked about Goku breaking his whole fucking body.
Yeah.
So good.
So now, basically
good,
to recap, Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma were just tricked by some fake Namekians, thinking they were on Namek, thinking they were finding the Dragon Balls. They weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Goku's going out into space because he's been healed by magic beans.
Yeah, man.
And he's going through it, apparently, in space.
Now, what? Quick question before we continue.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think a sensu bean tastes like?
Avocado.
You think so?
Like, I hate the taste of avocado.
Like a cashew avocado kind of?
Like, if you were to bite into, like, a hamster pellet, like, if you would bite into just, like, 3 compressed newspapers in a pill form, it would taste like a green bean, because green beans are fucking disgusting.
don't know, man. I love green beans.
I never got the sense that Zenzu beans would taste good.
I don't think so. I think
Never.
they're so small because they taste so bad, but my problem is they're like so crunchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like beans aren't supposed to be that crunchy. It sounds like he's eating a pebble. Like it's
That's what I'm saying. It's just ground sediment. Anyway, so before we completely lose the audience,
absolutely.
let's talk about
Next
Dragon
week
Ball
is our
Z.
Sense of Being cooking show.
We're here to make sense of it.
Like, I actually have a story about Sense of Being.
Shut up!
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Episode 58.
I forgot about this.
How long has it been into the podcast and we haven't even started talking about an episode, Colton?
It's been about 4 minutes.
4 minutes. This is what the people signed up for.
Okay, you know what? If I remember at the end of this, I'll tell my
Please
Sense
do.
of Being story.
I'm sure you'll tell me. I'm sure you'll text me throughout the week once this goes up. Oh, I remembered. Frieza's secret weapon, the devilish Ginyu special core,
no, wait a minute.
or immortality denied, or unknown enemies.
Wait a minute. I think that's way past where we are.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's 58?
Yeah.
Really?
Back to my old self again. Enormous battle power. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did call the Ginyus in before Goku showed up. I forgot about that. Okay, I forgot. I thought they called the Ginyus in because Goku showed up.
Okay, well,
There
we
we
know
go.
who they are.
Got
but the
it.
audience doesn't.
Yes.
So we're going to move on. So while both of his main henchmen have been killed by Vegeta, that being Dodoria and Zarbon, Frieza summons his elite fighting squad, the Ginyu Force.
Which would, if you want a visual of it, if you follow me on Twitch, by the way, it's twitch.tv/CEasySpecial.
Plug.
Boom, absolutely. If you follow me on Twitch, the Ginyu Force would basically be if me, Zach, John Salvage, Steve Kahn, and Connor Green all got together and formed an evil mercenary group.
Yeah. So the Ginyu Force of the elite fighting squad, we've got Captain Ginyu himself. There is Jace, who is a red-skinned, white, long-haired Australian for whatever reason.
Space Australia, man.
Space Australia. Captain Ginyu looks like a horned toad. I don't really know
He
what's
really
going
does,
on
like
with that
a
man.
gigantic fucking veiny brain.
Veiny head. Yeah, he's got big head, big horns. There's Rakum, who is the only human-looking one.
Yeah, I can't imagine he's human, but he's definitely
A large redheaded man, yeah.
large redheaded man, head shaped like Eugene from Hey Arnold.
Correct.
But it's rough out here for Raccoon.
There's,
He's definitely the Lenny of the group.
Yeah. Not a smart man. There's Guldo, who's the small one with 4 eyes.
He's actually a toad, I think.
Maybe, but he
like
can slow time, which is dope as shit.
Yeah, he's like their stand.
Yeah. Shotaro. And I can never remember the last one.
Berter? How dare you forget my word,
Berter?
Berter. Berter.
No, it isn't.
It's Berter. Yeah.
Berter.
Berter.
Yo, Akira. Slide your way into my DMs, man. I just have some questions. Alright, yeah, so those are the Ginyu Force. Meanwhile, Gohan finds the Dragon Ball Vegeta hid underwater and heads back to the cave with it. Nice fucking job. Like,
Yeah, man.
Vegeta was like, they'll never find this.
And then
Gohan's just like, oh, sweet.
Well, he had the dragon radar. So.
True. However, he notices Vegeta on his way back and drops to the ground, hiding until Vegeta threatens to blow the surrounding area to pieces. Gohan reveals himself and is able to keep Vegeta from realizing that the last Dragon Ball is hiding right behind him. Amazed at his luck, Gohan brings the Dragon Ball back to Krillin and Bulma. He and Krillin take off toward the Guru's place, leaving the Dragon Ball in Bulma's possession. They hope that the Guru will awaken Gohan's hidden power. What's his hidden power?
He just has like a lot of he's got a lot of extra
Potential?
power going on. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know how Gohan is like super fucking strong, but only when he's angry?
Right.
Like Guru gives him access to that power when he's like, and gives him full control.
Just
over
like a manual Kaioken. Like,
pretty much. He's just like
Interesting.
Emmanuel, always Kaioken.
love that. Okay.
And what's cool, actually, they say it in the show that Vegeta, when he came to Earth, when Gohan gets powered up by Guru, he's roughly as strong as Vegeta was when he arrived on Earth. Which is like, that's bananas. That is bananas for Gohan. You know what I mean?
True.
So, and what's really
like
funny, literally, my favorite part of that whole episode, though, is when Vegeta goes back to find that the Dragon Ball had been taken. That was that same episode, right?
It is.
Yeah.
You haven't gone further.
So it was. He goes into the lake. It's just like, all right, I only need to find one more. I just need to go get this Dragon Ball and where is it?
Exactly.
Like, where is it? And then he's just like swimming around. He's like, wait a minute. Just like he's a flashback of Gohan flying by. He's like, oh no. It's just like, he just gets so fucking mad. Like, remember the abridged series version of that? It's just
I do. Vegeta returns to the village and discovers his Dragon Ball is missing and realizes that Gohan has taken it. Also, he draws a conclusion about Gohan using a dragon radar.
Yeah, he's like, wait, that wasn't a watch?
Furious, he returns to the cave, but it is too late as Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma have already left.
Can you imagine, like, just how pissed off Vegeta must have been?
Furious.
Like, just holy shit.
He hid it from a supreme dictator of the universe
couldn't
outfox an 8-year-old.
Man.
It says more about Frieza than it says about Vegeta,
Honestly,
I think.
Frieza is the dumbest fucking villain. Oh my god, he's so stupid. But like, Gohan's the man. Like, if Gohan wasn't there, that whole operation would have fallen apart entirely. But like, that is funny as hell. Like, that feels like whenever, you know, when like you're really late for work or some shit, and
Not anymore.
yeah. Well, when you're really, really late for something and you've gotten everything together, you're like, okay, I got this, and this. All right, what else do I need? All right, I got to go back in and get something else. And then you lose your phone. It's like, fuck! It just, oh my god. It's just that on a macro scale. Instead of like,
agree, yeah.
instead of being on time for work, it's gaining immortality. But, you know.
You like forget your car keys and you're like pulling on your car door.
No, you can just start from episode 59.
Okay.
That's all.
Cool.
Cutting out all this.
I can do that. Dragon, rock the dragon.
Dragon Ball Z. All right, and 3, 2, 1.
All right. So, episode 59.
Yeah, they threw the Tree of Might in the middle of that for some fucking reason, and I don't know why, but
We're cutting that out.
I like the Tree of Might, but it's a weird fucking movie.
Yeah. So, episode 59, Big Trouble for Bulma, Destination Guru, the Funimation title, and the Ocean Dub title is Watch Out, Bulma! The Sea King Q falls into Frieza's clutches.
The what thing who?
The Sea King Q. So, SIXINGQIU.
Is that what they called the Ginyu Force?
I'm gonna imagine the Dragon Ball, probably. Sea Queen Q. I don't know. Falls into Frieza's clutches. Frieza wants the Dragon Balls. That's the only thing I can think about.
I guess so, maybe, but that's so weird. They've never done that before.
I don't know. Anyway, as Gohan and Krillin head to Guru's palace to awaken Gohan's hidden powers, they leave Bulma behind to look after the Dragon Ball. Frustrated at his loss of 5 of the Dragon Balls, Frieza begins firing powerful energy blasts all over the surface of Namek. Jesus.
Yeah.
He just starts shelling Namek from outer
Absolutely.
space.
Yes,
Good
he
Lord.
does.
These explosions cause the Dragon Balls to roll away from Bulma and into the water nearby. Bulma takes her submarine into the water to find the lost ball, but there she finds more than she bargained for. As she reaches for the ball, a giant crab thinks she is trying to steal her eggs and begins to attack Bulma. Bulma eventually saves the crab from a falling rock, and the crab gives her the Dragon Ball by default.
Yeah, this was a weird episode. It was like a weird Bulma adventure.
A Bulma adventure?
It was a Bulma adventure. And then I think there was a second episode. I think episode 60 was like the continuation of it. Did they mention about getting...
Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah. I remember she gets like captured by Frieza soldiers and she tries to fucking convince them like, oh yeah, I found 1,000 Dragon Balls down there, and she tries to lead them to that exact crab. Does it say that?
Yes.
It does!
Yes, it does.
Yay!
Episode 60, Scramble for the Dragon Balls or Bulma's Big Day.
Yeah, they did 2 of these right in a row for
As
some
well,
fucking reason.
the ocean dub title, Charge, the Kaioken and Kamehameha of an Indomitable Spirit. Getting a little Mikey lap here.
Absolutely, he's a good man.
Bulma finally retrieves the Dragon Ball, only to be captured by 2 of Frieza's henchmen. She persuades them into finding the rest of the Dragon Balls and making a wish themselves. Knowing she has more Dragon Ball knowledge than both of them, they take her along. I've watched more episodes of Dragon Ball than you two have. I was in Dragon Ball.
So are we.
Knowing that she has more Dragon Ball knowledge than the 2 of them, they take her along. She leads them into the water and right to the giant crab, who eats both of them. So big ups to the giant crab.
Yeah,
Coolest part of season 2 so far.
Giant crab was great. The henchmen actually just start shelling the around, like they just start, no pun intended.
Fucking 1917. It's unbelievable.
No, they start shelling around the crab, no pun intended.
God.
And they actually knock like a big rock loose, and Bulma actually saves the crab, and it was really, really cool. She tries to escape, and then she finds out that the henchman actually got out, and she's like, oh fuck, what do I do now? And then all of a sudden the fucking sea opens up, and this giant crab just grabs them out of the fucking sky and slowly drags them underwater.
Good God.
Like, holy shit! Oh my god, that was the coolest part of that whole 2-part episode.
Bulma gets involved in some nonsense.
Yeah, Bulma's not a fun character until the Cell Saga. Definitely not.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I cannot stand the Bulma episodes until the Cell Saga, because they made her into this such stereotypical woman character.
Oh, okay.
Like,
that's a good reason to not like it, I guess.
yeah, they're just like, she's in the middle of a life and death situation, and she's like, and I haven't even done my makeup, like shit like that.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I'm like, get the fuck. She doesn't turn into an actual character until like they get back on Earth, and then she becomes the Bulma that everybody knows and loves, like the actual super helpful, cannot exist in the world without,
Without Bulma.
absolutely, just the absolute Chad that Bulma becomes.
Okay, so Krillin and Gohan finally make it to Guru's palace, but Vegeta has followed them. Sorry, did I actually say... I didn't say the name of this episode. Episode 61, Arrival of the Ginyu Force, or Hin Power, or The Great Battle Approaches. Ginyu's Special Corps takes the stage.
I love the Ginyus so much. I love them so fucking much. They are the most fun part of the Frieza saga, and do you remember when they showed up and
Posed?
Then they posed, like it was a whole minute and a half sequence,
Yeah.
and then it's just silence, and Frieza's just looking at them like, I see.
Right.
So fucking funny.
It's good stuff. So Vegeta follows them to Guru's palace, determined to get the last Dragon Ball. As Krillin tries to hold off Vegeta, Gohan has his hidden powers unleashed.
Yes, he does.
Suddenly, they all sense an incredibly powerful force arriving on the planet. Vegeta recognizes it as the Ginyu Force. He tells Krillin and Gohan that the Ginyu Force is far more powerful than even himself. Vegeta says that if they are to defeat them and prevent Frieza from making his wish, they must work together.
I literally cannot stress enough how irritated Vegeta is at this point. He's literally about to rip Krillin's throat out. He's just like, oh my god, the Ginyu Force! He called the fucking Ginyu Force!
I like how Berter. Jesus Christ. I just had to read it again.
He's just like, oh my god, we're gonna fucking die! I can't believe we're gonna fucking die!
Vegeta who wanted to blow up an entire planet.
Oh yeah.
Here's the Ginyu Force coming. I think that's a little extreme. Don't
Yeah.
you think?
It's just like, all right, we have two options. We either get all the Dragon Balls. I know where the other one is. Where's the fucking one you stole from me? Wish me for immortality, and we have maybe a chance.
So the Ginyu Force arrives on Namek. They are 5 incredibly powerful warriors named Captain Ginyu, Guldo, Jace. I didn't know it was spelled this way. I always thought it was Jace. It's Jeice.
Yeah.
Jace, Raccoon, and Berter.
Don't you shit on my boy Berter. I
Berter
love
looks
him.
so cool. He has the dumbest name in all of it.
He's so cool. Like, him and Jace are my favorite. Like, I feel like that would be you and me.
These 5 fighters specialize in making flashy poses.
Yes, they do. They are the evil space mercenary Power Rangers, and it makes me so fucking happy. They're your traditional Sentai group, and I love that. It's so fun.
Frieza tells them what the Dragon Balls are.
Yeah.
He says, guys, quick update. Here you go. Keep you on the toes. And sends them after Vegeta. He tells Captain Ginyu to use his scouter to find the Dragon Balls while the other 4 deal with Vegeta. Meanwhile, Krillin is very reluctant to join forces with Vegeta, but Gohan knows that Goku would do it, so he convinces Krillin to help.
Mm-hmm.
Would Goku do it?
Yes, he would.
I mean, yeah. But like,
Because he immediately does later in the show.
Okay. The Ginyu Force quickly finds where Vegeta and the others are and are prepared to fight. Oh boy.
Yeah. And it just goes to show you how, like, when the Ginyus are up against people that are, not as strong as them, you see just how wildly competent they are. They are ruthless, they are quick, and they are ridiculously powerful. Well, as right now. So they get to where Vegeta, Gohan, and Krillin are because they have scouters. Captain Ginyu's, of course, packing a scouter. He brought a pack of them for Frieza. And, like, just... that was his space Amazon.
I just see them coming in a pack of 3.
Yeah, they come in like a pack of 6, I think.
Wow.
And, like, it's a tiny little briefcase.
Hilarious.
So, they got their scouters, and fucking Ginyu's just like, okie dokie, boys, just go get those things. And Guldo does his thing where he stops time, and he just, all of them, they're holding all 6 Dragon Ball, or all 7 Dragon Balls at that point. And no, they're holding 6 because Gohan and Vegeta have 1 each. Oh, sorry, they're holding 5. Gohan has 1. Vegeta has 1. I'm having a fucking stroke. They're holding 5, and our boys have 2. So Vegeta's just like, all right, you want this Dragon Ball? Go and fucking fetch. So he hucks it as far and as like hard as he can, and Berter's just like, yo, I'm the fastest thing in the universe. BRB. And he just like flashes out of frame, and then all of a sudden they whip back around, and he's holding the Dragon Ball that Vegeta just threw. And he's like, you want me to throw it? You want me to do it again? He's just like, I can do it again. And
I don't know how long you've skipped in front of us, but
I don't think it's too far. I think this is almost immediately as this happens. I remember they literally just hear it from Frieza and then just go.
okay.
So,
So episode 63, Time Tricks and Body Binds, or Guldo's Mind Binds in the redub.
yes.
Or the Ocean dub title, Super Magic or Just a Trick? Mr. Gerd is angry.
Mr. Gerd.
Mr. Gerd, which I
Mr.
imagine is
Gerd.
their term for Guldo.
He definitely looks like
Ghurd.
that might be Gerd.
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 We hope that this episode is Gerd.
Suddenly Berter doesn't sound so bad.
No, Berter still sounds like shit. The weakest member of the Ginyu Force, Guldo, steps up to fight against the powered-up Krillin and Gohan. Guldo quickly discovers that both Gohan and Krillin are more powerful than he is, so he uses his special technique, holding his breath, allowing him to stop time. Krillin and Gohan swoop in for the final blow several times, but every time Guldo stops time and runs to a different location. He then reveals another trick. He uses his mysterious power to completely bind Krillin and Gohan. unable to move. They are at the mercy of Guldo. However, having seen enough, Vegeta quickly steps in and annihilates Guldo.
Yeah, he straight up does. Like, Goldo takes a tree out of the ground and he like sharpens it into a giant fucking skewer, and he's just about to throw it through Gohan and Krillin, and then Vegeta literally just shoots a beam and decapitates Goldo.
Damn.
Just completely decapitates him, and he's just like, I can't believe you did that. He's just like, how, there's no honor in that. How are you going to do that? And he's just like, jokes, hilarious, and just vaporizes his head.
Far too chaotic neutral for this shit.
Obvious. Yeah, Vegeta is a perfect chaotic neutral. And then he's like, oh, well, Goldo's dead. Like, they really could give a shit about Goldo. Do you know what their biggest concern was when Goldo died?
What?
Their biggest concern is that their fucking pose was messed up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I just, wow.
Yeah, you know. It's tough. It's tough.
Man.
When you got a group pose down and then someone's gone.
Yeah, I feel like they're like neutral evil.
Yeah.
You know, like, I feel like the Ginyu Force is a neutral evil force. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're just evil because that's how they ended up.
Yeah, exactly.
So this next one, I'm gonna do the Ocean dub title as if I was like, I'm gonna go. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Ooh, I did have your cat directly beneath me for
Yeah, we're
period of a few seconds.
We're staying 6 feet, folks.
Yeah, just letting you know, I'm definitely 6 feet away from him. So the next fighter from the Ginyu Force is the massive Raccoon, and each one of our titles has Raccoon in it. However, I'm gonna go from redub to original English dub to Ocean dub.
Wait, can I read them this time? Because I want to read them in my Raccoon voice.
Sure, buddy.
I love
didn't have a bit or anything.
The look. Oh, you want to
No, go ahead. No. The phone's in your hand now. Read it. Read it in your dumb Raccoon voice. Let's go.
No.
Do it. No. Because the Ocean dub is hilarious. Read it with some conviction, please.
The savage Raccoon. He's bad. He's strong. He's outrageous.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm actually more pleased that you read it.
No refuge from Raccoon. Is that it?
And the redub in the parentheses.
Raccoon Unleashed.
That sounds like you just did his voice for Budokai Tenkaichi, and that's your like ultimate move.
Raccoon Eraser Gun.
Bad good.
I love Raccoon.
The next fighter from the Ginyu Force is the massive Raccoon. Raccoon is a big man.
Like, if he was a person, he's like Andre the Giant.
He's got delts. He's got some delts.
He has like the biggest traps of any person I have ever seen in my life.
There's 2 speed bumps on his shoulders.
He's like 90% neck.
Right. Vegeta pulls out all the stops, but he has no match for Raccoon. The giant begins to toy with Vegeta despite the pleas from the remaining members of the Ginyu Force. Vegeta out of commission, Krillin steps in to save him. Though he does his best, he is easily defeated, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words to describe Krillin as a character. Though he does his best, he is easily defeated.
I think that's our next shirt.
Though he tries his best. Though he tries his best. Oh, that's good. Okay. All right. So episode 65.
Krillin.
Yo, Krillin really catches the shaft like a lot.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't wait if we do this long enough where we start getting into Super. Because Krillin becomes such a good character in Super, and I would venture to say he's better than 90% of the main cast in that show.
I like Hair Krillin. Hair Krillin was a lot of fun.
Hair Krillin was cool. He shaves again in Super.
Yeah.
But like he's still just Dad Krillin, but he's like also martial arts Krillin at the same time.
Love that.
And he's such a good character.
So episode 65, Enter Goku, or Let the Battle Begin, or Don't Die, Gohan. Goku finally touches down on the battlefield.
Don't die. I love how straight to the fucking point all
of
these
the
are.
ocean dubs, and when it comes to people dying, they like throw it out there.
Yeah, they're
on
just
top.
like, that's the thing. That's
like-
what's happening.
This person dies. Don't die, this person.
You could actually like just get the entire plot synopsis of Dragon Ball Z from the ocean dub titles. If you lined them up in all 273 episodes, you could just read the entirety of Dragon Ball Z.
Since Krillin and Vegeta can't fight anymore, Gohan is the only one left to fight. Captain Ginyu, the leader of the Ginyu Force, locates all 7 Dragon Balls and brings them to Frieza. Frieza tries to make his wish, but realizes he doesn't know what to do. He figures that there must be a password in order to activate the Dragon Balls. So Vegeta's got them all.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know.
No, Frieza's got them all.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, for whatever reason, the names keep swapping back and forth. So Frieza has all the Dragon Balls, but he doesn't know how to use them,
Yeah.
which is like the equivalency of like having the keys to, a vault and I don't know, not.
No, you get to the vault and you just don't have the key.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly right.
I love that scene too, where Frieza's just like, "Immortal dragon, grant my wish," and then like Ginyu is like, "Yeah," and Frieza's like, "Yeah," and it's
And
just
nothing
like,
happens.
It's just a shot of going back and forth to them for 30 fucking seconds as they're just like,
No, really?
like,
That's funny.
it's exactly as awkward as you think it is. And it's so fucking funny because I can feel Frieza's frustration. You know what I mean? Like I can feel just how angry he is because like everything has gone wrong for him.
He's viscerally upset. Yeah.
Everything, and he's just like at the point where he's like, of course it is. Of course this would happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
He's like, this may as well happen. I've killed all the Namekians. They're the only ones with the password. Fuck!
I think that might be my new favorite fuck that's ever been uttered. There's a lot of conviction behind it.
Like, that kind of, like, you
Yeah, I
feel
know.
that in your
Yeah,
soul.
oh, I do.
Like, that kind of just,
a doubt.
wow.
Okay. Meanwhile, Gohan gives it everything he has against Recoome. However, the giant warrior is just too strong. Just as he's about to finish off Gohan, everyone senses that a gigantic power is arriving on the planet. Krillin, Gohan, and Vegeta realize that it is Goku.
Now, you know what's fucked up about this part?
Banana. Sorry, yeah.
Do you remember the actual fight between Recoome and Gohan?
I don't. I actually don't remember this happening.
Fun fact, he damn near kills Gohan.
Sure.
He breaks his neck with a kick.
Oh, yeah, I remember this now.
Yes, he does. He totally fractures his entire neck.
Damn.
And, like, Gohan is clinging to life. He breaks every bone in Krillin's body. And they are left bleeding and, like, twitching on the ground. And just holy shit, man.
Yes, it's got violent. This got very
It
violent.
really got violent. And the whole time, Recoome is just like, like, he's just like if Ed from Ed, Ed, and Eddie went to the gym real hard.
Enjoyed killing people.
Exactly. And it's just so fucking crazy how violent that fight got. And it really just shows the scariness of the Ginyu Force, that they're just kind of taking this so leisurely and just like, oh, this is funny. And he's just like, Rakoome's got his teeth knocked out. He's like, oh, that's gonna be a trip to the dentist. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just that kind of stupid shit. All the while, he is just absolutely massacring these people. And you just know that obviously this isn't their first fucking rodeo. So could you imagine what they've done to other people?
Yeah.
You know, and like what the last view of other people were as the fucking Ginyu Force tore them apart.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Holy fuck.
You got to give it up for the people who were killed by Kui. You know, like yeah. So they're like uniquely situated to handle these kinds of threats. So,
Exactly. They're literally...
even they're getting fucked up, so I see what you mean.
They're literally Frieza's elite task force. And, they always say that a small group of elite task force is better than an army. So that's what the Ginyu Force is.
Okay, Colton, I have a very exciting news. Because we've made it to episode 66, and this episode's very important for the general Dragon Ball Z universe. Because you'll notice that in every single one of our titles, they're kind of talking about the same thing. So, redub is Goku's new power. The original English dub was Goku, ellipsis, Super Saiyan, ? And the Ocean dub title is Uncommon Strength, Son Goku, the legendary Super Saiyan.
Oh my god, come on. Like, I feel like, you know what the Ocean dub titles are? They're that guy in every party, or like you're watching a movie with all your friends, right?
Yeah.
And like something crazy happens in the movie, and it's like, wow, is this the part where Goku turns Super Saiyan? That's your friend going, yes, it is, my friends. Wait till you see what happens in this episode. Gohan dies.
Uncommon Strength.
It's that guy. It's the guy you never want to watch movies with.
He might be me.
Man.
Oh, he might be me. Oh, boy. I've done that.
But this episode was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So give me the description and I'll talk about it.
Has finally arrived on Namek.
Yes, he has, and
Through
he's
the entrance
fucking ready.
Finds Krillin, Gohan, and Vegeta near death. He gives each of them a Senzu bean and prepares to fight the Ginyu Force. With a single blow to the gut, he puts Raccoon out of commission.
And this was the best part of like Dragon Ball Z, because I remember the Frieza saga was where it was supposed to end. The Frieza saga was supposed to be the end of Dragon Ball Z. It was supposed to be the Saiyan arc. It was supposed to be the Frieza saga. That's it. So at this point, you see just how fucking powerful Goku is. Because at this point, we see him training in the beginning of this episode. He's walking around in 100 times gravity. Like, there's no fucking problem. And it's so cool to watch that happen, because not only that, but he walks onto the battlefield and he just goes over to everybody. Raccoon's like taunting him. The Ginyu Force is like, who the fuck is this guy? And they're just like taunting him, making fun of him. They're not even there to Goku. Yeah. They're not even a fucking blip on his radar. And he's just talking to Gohan, Krillin, and Vegeta. Raccoon's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who are you?
What do those beans taste
He's
like?
what the fuck? And they're just like, stop fucking ignoring me. And Goku's just like, hey, Vegeta, you okay? And Raccoon's like, fuck. So... And then finally, Raccoon is just like, all right, that's it. I'm coming over. And he winds up for an attack, and Goku just elbows him right in the fucking sternum. And he's like out of commission.
Yeah.
Audi 5000.
Yeah,
and you
done.
know what Goku has to say about that? He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I saw an opportunity to attack, so I took it. And I'm like,
Classic.
what the fuck? And he just knocks. Now, Raccoon was at near full health at this point.
Yeah.
Like, he was barely, like, I mean, he looked fucking awful at that point, because that's where he got his mouth blown out by the eraser gun. But he wasn't even sweating. Nothing was wrong.
He even still had some of his armor on.
Absolutely. And he just knocked the fuck out. Like, killed. I'm killed by that hit.
Yeah.
Like,
Goku's training at 100% normal gravity has obviously exponentially increased his strength. So,
oh yeah,
that can be seen.
Not even a remote thing. And this is why I used to love Goku as a character, because this is the fucking part where I really love Goku, because this is where he just comes out and flexes so hard on the Ginyu Force. It is laughable.
Yeah.
It's laughable for them. They really make the Ginyu Force look like common ass henchmen in this episode. And it's so good.
Hold on, dude. This is good stuff. Ready? Okay. So, Goku Super Saiyan, question mark, a legend revealed. Or, lightning balls of red and blue, Jeese and Butter attack Goku. Jeese and Butter. Jeese and Butta.
Jeese and Butter.
Jeese and Butter.
Jeese and Butter.
In the morning.
I can't wait for our morning show.
Jeese and Butter. Jeese and Butter in the morning.
Who's Butter? Probably me.
Definitely me. I'll fight you. With Raccoon beaten by one punch, the remaining two Ginyu Force members, Berter and Jace, fight against Goku. I'm going to do the hard R every time. Fight against Goku, but none of their speed attacks work against him. They try to hit him, but their punches seem to go through Goku.
They literally phase fucking through him.
He is dodging so fast that it appears that he is not even moving.
And like they show this in a really cool way.
The Tryforce podcast is done completely sober, by the way, for the folks at home.
I promise you it is. This is just how I talk. So they do it in such a cool way where it just zooms in on Goku's feet and you actually see the ground has shifted, like he's moving.
Oh, that's funny.
And Vegeta's just like you can see him, like, you know when they do the thing when something really fucking crazy, yeah, like that. He's just like, holy shit.
Yeah, he's very impressed because it says here, Vegeta believes that Goku has become the legendary Saiyan warrior. A phrase that most people who might not even know that much about Dragon Ball Z will be able to understand. The legendary Saiyan warrior, the Super Saiyan.
Yes, sir.
If this is true, Goku would be the first Super Saiyan in millennia.
Yeah.
Thousands of years have passed since the last Super Saiyan.
Yeah, man.
And then everyone in the entire series becomes a Super Saiyan.
Isn't it incredible that it can just be
Gohan, Trunks, Vegeta.
By the way, I'm watching ahead because I know we're going to get to the other episodes at some point, and Trunks just showed up. I forgot how fucking badass Trunks is when he gets there. Oh my god.
Trunks was my favorite character.
So good. He's
100%.
such a good character.
He's the best. He had a sword, so
yeah. That's all.
Easy money.
Super Saiyan with a sword? Get the fuck out of here.
Super Swordian. Episode 68.
Yeah.
We're almost there. Ginyu Assault, or At Last, a direct confrontation. Captain Ginyu takes the field.
Oh, I love my captain.
Carlton, I want you to know that. So we've got an episode of Goldo. We've got 2 episodes of Raccoon. We've got episode 67 with Berter and Jace, but episode 68, Goku easily beats Berter. That's it. That's all he's got.
Yeah, that's it. Berter goes down so fucking quick because he's like toting that he's the fastest in the universe, and Goku's just fucking going circles around this man, and he's like, how in the fuck? And Jace is like, how do I compare to this? What do I do? Like, you could just see, like, they have never been in this position before, ever. And it's just, they're so like, what is my duty of care in this situation?
That's hilarious.
Like, Jace is like, how do I even begin to handle this?
Yeah, Jace decides to do the smart thing, and frightened, Jace flies away to get Captain Ginyu.
Yeah, he's like, I am out of here. Good fucking night.
Not trying to die.
We got 3 Ginyu Force members down for the count. Goodbye.
So Vegeta then executes both Raccoon and Berter despite Goku's pleas.
Yes, he does. I forgot how he does it to Raccoon. I forgot what he does, but I remember what he does to Berter. He literally, like, jackknife knee drops him in the fucking trachea.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Good god.
Yeah, man.
He just gives him the go to sleep?
Gives him the go to sleep right in the trachea.
Damn.
It is rough out here.
Whew.
Yeah. And Berter's not getting up from that.
No,
definitely
Raccoon was already seeing the rabbits, so, you know, it's all good. Meanwhile, Frieza heads off towards Guru's palace, hoping to discover the secret to using the Dragon Balls. Goku, Vegeta, Krillin, and Gohan all sense that Frieza is on the move, but the Dragon Balls remain in their place. They recognize that this might be their only chance to make their wish. So, Frieza goes to the Guru without the Dragon Balls.
Yes, he does.
And they're just...
No, Ginyu is guarding them.
Oh, Ginyu's guarding them?
Ginyu is guarding them until Jace gets back.
Okay,
in
thank
which
God.
case he's like...
I'm like, y'all are some dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're still dumb. They're still real dumb.
Okay.
Oh, and fun fact about that.
Yeah.
Did we get to the part where what happens at Guru's, or is that... okay, so I'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah, because we've got to talk about episode 69.
Hold on. Wait.
Do you have something?
Wait.
No.
There you go.
Oh my God.
There it is. There. What episode are we on, Zach?
Episode 69.
No.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
No.
Okay. That's quite enough. Episode 69, Incredible Force. No, yeah, you can do it after I said Incredible Force.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh, no. However, it's mad funny because this one's Ocean Dub title includes an entire question. So, Incredible Force. Did you see Goku's full power?
No.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
Oh, we saw
Put your hands
it.
up. Okay.
We saw it, all right.
Once Captain Ginyu arrives, Vegeta leaves Goku behind to get the Dragon Balls for himself. Classic. Krillin and Gohan leave to get the Dragon Radar from Bulma so they can find the balls before Vegeta. Jace tells Captain Ginyu how powerful Goku is, how he managed to kill Recoome and Berter, but the captain is confident that he can beat him. Goku decides to skip the warm-up and power up to his full strength and use Super Saiyan immediately. As he is powering up, Jace measures his power level on the scanner. He is shocked as the level continues to climb higher and higher, eventually surpassing Captain Ginyu's maximum. Captain Ginyu, however, decides that the scanner is fake news and doesn't believe the scanner and begins to fight Goku.
Yeah, man.
I respect it. Like, even if it's misguided, it's like, whatever. Oh, shit, scary.
Yeah, I mean,
power level keeps going up.
Frieza does
whatever,
the
I'll
same
fight him
thing.
anyway.
Frieza does the same thing later in the show. He's just like, just because you're stronger than me doesn't mean you're going to win.
Yeah.
He's like, sometimes it's not the strongest fighter, but the smartest. And I'm like, damn, okay.
I don't dislike that,
No, I don't either. It's very true.
Captain Ginyu always had style to me. When I was a kid, I was like, yeah.
He's just evil Captain
Ginyu.
Falcon.
That's not bad.
You know what I mean?
It's not bad. I don't think we're totally there yet, but that's not bad.
He's evil, but he's having fun with it at every pass.
Having a good time.
Like, he's just the evil. You know what he is?
Oh,
He's
boy.
the evil Goku.
The evil Goku.
Like, he's just in the same attitude as Goku, but on the other side of the moral compass.
I mean, you seem very convinced.
Yeah, because he's just having fun with it all the time, even in the face of, like, impossible odds. He's like, fuck it. How bad could it be?
Right.
And I'm like, I respect that shit. I love the Ginyu Force.
Yeah.
I love all the Ginyu Force except for Jace. Jace can fuck off.
Wow.
Yeah, I hate Jace. I really do. Because
Crikey. Hey, Colton.
First of all, how dare you? Second of all,
Almost a packet of upside down eggs.
absolutely love to send my own manta ray after Jace.
Oh my god. Right, so Colton, you remember when we high-fived because we got to episode 20?
Yeah.
That was 50 episodes ago because we just got to episode 70.
Christ! Nice. Love that. Love that. Love that.
Goku is obviously more powerful than Ginyu. I'm sorry, let me read the titles first. Frieza approaches, or what of the battle's outcome? Frieza's evil hand closes around the Grand Elder.
What?
What of the battle's outcome?
I thought you said Grand Altar. I'm like,
No,
where
Elder.
the fuck?
Yeah, what of the battle's outcome? Exclamation mark, question mark. Frieza's evil hand closes around the Grand Elder.
Oh my god.
Is there a nut on that? I feel like there might be a little nut on that.
Nut.
Little
Right.
bit of nut.
Okay.
Little nut.
Little nut on that. Anyway, Goku is obviously more powerful than Ginyu, but the captain will not give up so easily. Meanwhile, Goku's Guru sends Dende to tell Krillin and Gohan the password to use the Dragon Balls. No, there's an actual password.
There is an actual password. Yes, sir.
No. Is it case sensitive?
No.
Do you have to press one of the stars to prove you're not a robot?
Tell me how to speak a capital, Zach.
You speak exclusively in capitals. Your volume far exceeds what a normal human
Yeah,
should.
I guess so. But no, it's not even that it's like a password.
It's literally repeatedly said as a password.
Okay, I mean, there's a password to the Earth Dragon Balls too. It's Eternal Dragon. I come
Grant
forth
my
and grant
wish.
my wish. But that's
It's more of like an activation phrase, don't you
yeah.
think?
There's an activation phrase for.
It's
for
not
the
like
Namekian ones. No,
It's not like Guru 0128
Guru of Love
64.
128.
Yeah, sweaty and ready 69. Oh, that's so funny.
But basically, they have to speak the activation phrase in the native Namekian tongue.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's what the password is. And
I see.
Obviously, Dende is a native Namekian, so
True,
he can
true.
do that.
So
Guru ain't getting his fucking ass up and be
yeah,
like,
it's a big man.
He's a big boy.
He's in one of them Wall-E chairs.
There's a line from the abridged series that I love to reference. He's just Frieza hops up on him and he's just like, I was led to believe your species subsists entirely on water. How are you so fat?
Oh, that's good, man.
It's really good.
Okay. So Frieza arrives at the Guru's palace, demanding to know the Dragon Balls' password. The last three Namekians arrive as well. So one of those three is Nail, who I think we've mentioned before. Nail is kind of like one of the last like adult male Namekians.
Yes, he's like their strongest warrior.
Yeah, Nail is like just like Piccolo but different.
Yeah, that's a great way to put him.
Yeah.
He's literally just like, he's more good Piccolo.
So it's Nail, Dende, and another one, and Guru are the only Namekians left.
There's another one?
It says the last three Namekians arrive as well. Meanwhile, the Guru's already been there the whole time.
I think they're counting Guru because Nail, Dende, and Guru are the only Namekians left.
Besides Piccolo.
Besides Piccolo, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so...
Well, Piccolo's actually dead at this point.
Shut your mouth.
So he's not left yet.
Quiet. But despite Nail's pleas, they are about to fight Frieza, but the tyrant easily kills them. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Though Nail informs him that the Dragon Balls would disappear following the Guru's death, Frieza confronts Guru to get the password anyway. Okay. So, I'm just going to keep... This is good. This is good. This is amazing. This has never happened before.
Uh-oh.
The Ocean Dub title, the original Fun Dub title, and the redub are all the same.
Really?
There's literally, in very Ocean Dub fashion, there is one word with an exclamation point that separates them. But I'm going to try to do this all in one shot. Goku is Ginyu and Ginyu is Goku. Goku is Ginyu and Ginyu is Goku. Surprise! Goku is Ginyu and Ginyu is Goku. Surprise!
Oh my god.
Yeah, it really helped to separate them all.
Man, I know like Ocean Dub the person. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know that person.
You've
in
met
real
that
life.
guy.
I've met Ocean Dub.
Nail leads Frieza away from Guru's palace so that he cannot get hurt. He starts fighting Frieza, but it seems that he is unable to hold him up, even though he does... What the fuck? But it seems that he was unable to hold up to him, I guess, though he does not... He does to give... Wow, somebody's got to edit this Wikipedia page. Good Christ. So he gives time for Dende to deliver the Dragon Balls to the Z Fighters. The Dragon Ball password to the Z Fighters. Gohan and Krillin get the Dragon Radar from Bulma and head toward Frieza's spaceship. Meanwhile, Goku is winning his fight against Captain Ginyu. Realizing that he cannot win, Captain Ginyu decides to use his special power, the body change.
Yeah, man. Attack of the body snatchers, bro.
He is severely wounded himself to Goku's horror, and then shoots a beam of light out of his mouth and into Goku's, causing the two to switch bodies.
Yeah, this scene is kind of fucked up. Like, obviously Ginyu is getting his shit pushed in, so he's like, all right, this isn't gonna work. What I'm just gonna do is, when I see something I like, hold on, just let me fix my microphone here. I kind of ripped it out of my desk. Yep.
Watched that happen.
Whoopsie.
So he starts hurting himself.
No, what he does is, like, Goku's like, Goku's just giving him the runaround and having so much fun with it. And Ginyu's like, oh, fuck, how am I going to do this? And he's just like, okay, I think there's only one thing to do. Clearly that body is stronger than mine, so I'm going to take it. And he's just like, I'm going to make it so he can't get to me. So what he does is he's just like, wait for, like, I'm going to show you my next surprise. He takes his fucking hand and jabs it into his own, like, heart.
Damn.
Like, and Goku's like, he's lost it. He is insane.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting Goku to not. Like, he'd be like, wow, this is a cool fighting technique. Looks like fun.
Goku's like, and he's insane. So,
yeah.
like, and then Ginyu
he Kali-Ma's himself.
He Kali-Ma's himself, and then he's like, I am just gonna take your body now, and he does the change now thing. And then, you know, Goku is swapped into Ginyu's body.
Yeah.
His now severely damaged body.
That is true. Ginyu, as Goku, then flies back towards Frieza's spaceship, leaving Goku in Ginyu's thrashed body behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fucked up. And what's the worst part is when Jace and Ginyu get back to Frieza's ship. Gohan and Krillin have already found the Dragon Balls by this point. Mm-hmm. And obviously, remember how we were saying Ginyu was guarding the Dragon Balls? Jace had the great idea of fucking burying them. And I'm like,
It's not bad.
It's not a bad plan, but they were very shallowly buried, and you know, you could very clearly see that the earth had been dug up. So yeah, so that was
committed a few more
could have, like,
strokes of the old shovel to that.
at least thrown some grass over it. You know what I
a couple
mean?
of leaves.
Like, just fucking try.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
anyway.
Colton, you know when you're going to be editing this later? This would be a great time to break so that I could use the bathroom.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, so episode 72, aka Calling the Eternal Dragon, or Come Forth, Super Shenlong, grant me my wish.
Super Shenlong.
Super Shenlong.
I wish they called him Super Shenron in the Funimation dub, because holy shit, man, this is. I mean, oh wait a minute, what episode are we at?
We're at 72.
72. Oh, we're almost at one of the funniest parts of this show,
And we are 2 episodes away from the end of season 2.
Yes. Oh yeah, season 3 is where the funniest part starts.
Yeah.
So I
skipped an entire 2 episodes into another season.
That's fine. I'm gonna talk about that funny part next when we go into season 3.
Next time.
But so I really wish they called him Super Shenron, just because that show had the weirdest fucking voices ever. Also, I think this is one of the first episodes Vegeta calls Goku Goku. And like, he says it in the show, and it gave me fucking whiplash, because I was like,
Kakarot, Kakarot.
I was like, I didn't think he ever said Goku, and he says it like 4 more times in the series, and I'm like, I hate Vegeta saying Goku. Like, I really am not a fucking fan.
Things that are not aesthetic.
Just not a fan at all. Holy shit, man. I get it, because he's just like, they know him as Goku. I have to refer to him as Goku around them.
Right.
Because they won't know who I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah.
Or he's referring to him as Goku when other people know him as Kakarot, so they don't know who he's talking about.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's pretty fucking cool.
Got it.
But yeah, man. So yeah, that's my critique on that episode. So why don't you give us the description there,
Sure.
homeboy?
Krillin and Gohan arrive at Frieza's spaceship and locate the Dragon Balls, unaware that Vegeta is not far away. As the two try to figure out what the password is, Jace and Captain Ginyu in Goku's body arrive as well. The disguised Ginyu tries to trick Krillin into believing that he is Goku. Gohan, however, realizes that it is not his father and thus not the real Goku.
Yeah, he just knows immediately. He's just like, you are not my dad. Like,
But I feel like if our fathers, respectively, were being impersonated by somebody who was just like, I have a rough idea as to who these individuals are.
yeah, my father's a very specific man.
We'd be able to sniff it out pretty easily.
Yeah, especially like it. Do we want to say,
What is the one question your dad would have to ask you in order for you to know he was an imposter?
He would have to ask me, or I'd have to ask
He would
him?
have to ask you, and you'd be like, wait a minute.
That's a good question. I know what I would ask him.
You know what you would ask him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What would you have to ask him?
What's your favorite color?
Really?
Yeah.
That's how...
'Cause his favorite color is so fucking weird.
Chartreuse? Like, I
No.
don't know what it is.
Brown.
Aubergine? Brown?
Just brown.
Brown.
Who have you ever heard as their favorite color is brown?
Yeah.
Because
I don't know.
nobody would guess that. Not a single human being in the
No.
world would ever guess that.
You would start with the primaries, you know?
It's like just
red,
blue,
yellow.
obviously bullshit.
Yeah. That's good. My dad would probably have to ask me how I'm doing for me to understand that he's probably an imposter.
My God.
So Goku and Captain Ginyu's destroyed body arrives and tells Krillin and Gohan what happened. Now it is up to Gohan and Krillin to defeat Captain Ginyu.
In Goku's body.
In Goku's body. Does he have
Yes.
Goku's powers as well?
Here's the thing about that.
Interesting.
Fun fact is, does it say in the next episode?
No, it doesn't. Please move on.
I'm very concerned about the face you just made.
No, don't. What?
Okay. All right, I'll just still talk about it. So, Ginyu's having a hard time getting used to the new car. You know, he's getting a hard time.
Couple of bumps in the road.
Little bumps in the road. I'm fucking shuddering to think what you're
It's
about
the
to
next
say.
Ocean dub title, buddy.
Okay. Oh, it's the next Ocean Dub title. Okay. So, does it say that Ginyu shows up yet, or Goku shows up yet?
I mean, let me go through. I can go back through what we just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, both of them have shown up. So
Okay,
Ginyu in Goku's body arrives. The disguised Ginyu tries to trick Krillin. Gohan realizes it's not the real Goku. Goku in Captain Ginyu's destroyed body arrives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tells Krillin and Gohan what went down.
Yeah, basically what happens is Goku's just like, you don't know how to use my body. You can't fight properly unless you unite body and mind to make it work. You will never unlock the true power.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's very shonen.
Unbelievable.
Very shonen.
Oh, man.
So he's just like, what?
I don't understand.
So he's doing his best. I mean, he's still fucking really strong after that, but he's just really not used to it at all. And so Gohan and Krillin make pretty quick work of Goku. Actually,
Nice.
they give him the work. And then Vegeta comes out because he's not like totally out for the count yet. Then Vegeta comes out and fights him. So he's like, "You're telling me I can get rid of fucking Goku and Ginyu in the same attack?" Oh, yes, please. So he starts beating the shit out of Ginyu in Goku's body. And Ginyu's just like, okay, I'm just going to let this happen. That's perfectly fine, because then I'm just going to take Vegeta's body. You know, someone who's not a fucking weirdo. He's like, all right, Vegeta will work. And Goku is like, no, you can't do that. He's like, he's going to change it to Vegeta. And it's just like, I got to stop this.
Yeah.
Um,
Go on.
like he starts fighting with as Ginyu, he starts fighting Goku like in his own body. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like Goku starts fighting Ginyu, but it's Ginyu fighting Goku.
Yeah.
Goku is Ginyu.
Ginyu is Goku.
Surprise!
Surprise.
But yeah, I think it's really funny. I actually have a really funny flashback when Gohan sees Ginyu Goku. He's like, how am I going to explain this to mom? And it's just like a flashback of like Ginyu in Goku's clothes, like sitting at the table with them, like eating, and Chi-Chi and Gohan are like, I hate this. It's the next shot of Ginyu on the fucking Nimbus cloud.
That's
and Goku's
good.
clothes, so funny.
Yeah.
But,
I would get a tattoo of that. Of just Captain Ginyu in the gi
I don't
on
know.
the cloud.
I don't know if you want that.
That'd be hilarious. All right. So this might be my new favorite Ocean dub, maybe of at least of season 2.
Is it a hop-in title? Because I think I know what
No.
happens in the next episode.
So the Funimation title is funny. The Ocean dub title is objectively hilarious. So it's for the Funimation title, it's Gohan, defeat your dad. So like that's funny. Yeah. You know, that's funny. I like that. You know, defeat your dad. That should be a game show. You just challenge your dad to one thing. It doesn't matter what it is. You just got to defeat your dad.
My dad is like, it's really funny because my dad is so scared of competition with me.
Yeah.
He's every time I'm like, oh, we can do this, we can do that. He's like, no, we can't.
No, we're good.
We definitely can't.
I would challenge my father to underwater basket weaving. Like, can you do this? No, but I know you can't. However,
I can figure it out faster than you can.
however, the Ocean dub title.
I'm just now picturing your dad trying to leave a basket underwater.
The scuba suit on. He still has his glasses on under the goggles.
And you're sitting there like,
He's got a laminated copy of the New York Post with him.
you're not even fucking trying, and he's just like, oh my god.
So the Ocean dub title for this episode is
Oh no.
That Ain't Me. Gohan, don't lose your nerve. Hit your father. That ain't me. Oh fuck. Oh well, you pretty much told us this whole episode. Ginyu tries to power up Goku's body. It turns out that Goku was right. He cannot reach its full potential because he does not know how to unite body and mind. Even at a low power, he can still overpower both Krillin and Gohan. Vegeta arrives and begins to fight Jace. Having recovered from severe injury, Vegeta, who did that weird saying, as I heal, I grow stronger thing.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I
Yeah.
mean, it's true, but
The overheal.
that's exactly what Saiyans do.
Vegeta has greatly increased his power, who easily overpowers and kills Jace, which was classic. I remember Vegeta killing Jace. He's
Yeah.
like all the way up in the air, and he just fucking snipes him from a mile away.
It was incredible. Like, it was so easy too. Like, Jace was useless the entire time. That's why I say I hate Jace.
How dare you.
I fucking hate Jace.
He was the face man of the team, please.
He was the face man of the team, but he was a terrible member of the team. Like, Goldo at least had them on the ropes. You know what I mean? Like, Jace never had a good chance, ever. Berter at least got the Dragon Ball. Jace did shit.
Come on, mate. Fair crack of the whip now.
Although he did do the sick hair flip on the
Oh,
pose.
such a nice hair flip.
But I will give him that. But you know, it's really funny. He was such a generic henchman, and I'll tell you why. He was such a fucking generic henchman because I was watching the episode where Frieza comes to Earth in the next season, or like 2 seasons later, and fucking they had like a gaggle of Frieza I don't know. That's the only word that escaped my mouth.
I see.
A gaggle of clones. And one of the generic Frieza henchmen was just fucking Jace.
No, really?
Yeah.
That's
But,
pretty
like,
funny.
Slightly tinted green.
It's like a palette swap.
Not even like, yeah, it was literally just a palette swap. His hair wasn't white, it was like off-white, and his skin wasn't
bone.
orange, it was like just orange tinted green.
Hilarious.
It was so fucking
Hilarious.
funny. But anyway, so that's how generic Jace was. His entire character is that he's Australian. All right? Like, come on now.
Righto.
I can't do this. So, Jace is Jace is put on the Bobby, and
Good try. I like that.
and he is burnt to a crisp, and Ginyu's like, no, Jace, and then Vegeta gives him the fucking work and just beats him to a bloody pulp, and then Ginyu's like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna take Vegeta's body, and Ginyu Goku is just like, no, I need my body back. So what he does is when Vegeta is like charging at Ginyu, he runs into he like dives in front of the beam.
Yeah.
And he gets his body back. So he's like, yay, I got my body back. And then Ginyu's like, fuck this, man. And like, he just tries to provoke Vegeta again. And now he's like, all right, I can at least take out fucking Ginyu. So he goes for Ginyu, and Ginyu's just like, I'm just gonna fucking change bodies with you. What are you fucking doing?
Yeah.
Like, I just got over this.
He starts smacking himself up a bit.
Absolutely.
So let's read up to that point. Realizing he's no match for the renewed Vegeta, Captain Ginyu decides to use his body switching trick on him. Once again, he lets his body get thrashed, so his opponents will be very weak after the switch. Just as Ginyu uses the trick, Goku recognizes and intercepts the light beam, like you said, switching back into his old body. So now Goku is Goku and Ginyu is Ginyu once again. Back in his broken body, Captain Ginyu tries to switch with Vegeta, but then something happens, Golden.
That's what I was
Something
getting to.
happens.
This is an unbelievable stroke of luck on Goku's part.
And it has to do with our titles, which I think I'm going to save for the end, just for a little bit of spice.
This episode's really hopping.
Yeah, because Goku throws a frog to intercept the transfer of bodies.
Can you fucking imagine?
Where did they get this from?
They're
on Frieza's spaceship.
This happened to be.
Is it a pet?
No, he's not on the spaceship. They're outside.
Oh, now they're outside.
No, they've been outside this whole time.
Some Namek frog
just some Namekian frog
happens.
just happens to be passing by.
Right.
This unfortunate frog.
The frog in Ginyu's body hops into the water, while Ginyu in the frog's body flees. Which leads us to our titles for this episode: Captain Ginyu ... the frog. And perhaps our most on the nose ocean dub title yet. Just whoops. Captain Ginyu has turned into a frog. Whoops.
I think that could just be the
Wacky.
whole. I think that could just be the whole series. Is whoops.
Whoops. Anime was a mistake. Okay, with the Ginyu Force finally defeated, Goku recovers in a healing chamber in Frieza's spaceship.
Oh my god.
Vegeta finds 2 pairs of Saiyan armor.
Wait a minute, this is the
Oh,
part.
Christ.
This is the part.
Are you well, boy?
This is the part.
Which one?
Okay, so this is the part where they're outside the fucking healing tank, and Vegeta like drags him into it, and he's just like, "Yeah, this is gonna heal him up. It's an older model, but this'll do it." And Krillin's just like, "What happened to the newer models?" And Vegeta's just like, "I kind of broke them." Like,
Yeah.
just like that.
You blow them up, yeah.
I kind of broke those. Don't worry. It was so funny. And then Krillin's just like looking at this thing, and Vegeta's explaining how it works. And then Krillin goes, "Wow, Mondo, cool." And then like a fucking thought, like, a thought monologue happens in Vegeta's
Yeah, where
head.
it's like,
and he goes, "Yes, Mondo, cool indeed."
Oh, I hate the 90s.
I was crying. I hate Vegeta saying that.
Mondo, cool.
Oh my god.
The only other thing they have to have us know about is that Vegeta finds 2 pairs of Saiyan armor for Krillin and Gohan to wear in the upcoming fight with Frieza.
And then this is the end of season 2.
Season 2, man, we did it. We're 2 of 7 down?
Oh my god, 2 of 9 actually. Yes.
That's including Super or no?
No, that is not including Super.
Joy.
Super is 1 season.
Okay.
And Super 1 season is 116 episodes.
All right, well, we'll be doing this for the rest of our lives, so if you tune in every so often, we're going to continue recapping Dragon Ball Z.
If I'm doing the math correctly, we have a total of 389 episodes.
Well, we got to episode 74 today, so that's a chunk. That's nothing crazy. That's 2 seasons, so that's
a pretty big chunk.
So let's get started on season 3 soon enough.
Absolutely.
And so do you want to give any closing thoughts about season 2 in general? I know we did that with the first one. So
season 2 was fun.
Yeah, I mean, this is a classic. Like, this is still kind of Frieza before they become Trash Can Head Frieza. Yeah. And they still have the, like, Dr. Eggman, Dr. Wily chair that they go around in. And the tail and the horns. And the Ginyu Force. I mean, the Ginyu Force are iconic for Dragon Ball Z. The Ginyu Force pose is iconic. I think that this is...
When are we taking a Ginyu Force picture?
Another one? Yeah, it was a good...
Oh, yeah, we took one already.
It's too much time. We should have a Tryforce Ginyu Force picture.
Yes.
Where 3 of us choose 3 of the 5 poses.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think that this is almost... I think maybe like once we get to seasons like 3 and 4, those will be like the more... like the perfect Frieza saga, and the
3 is the perfect Frieza saga.
Yeah, I feel like that is like when Dragon Ball Z has really hit its stride.
That is iconic as shit, and I can't wait to get there because I was rewatching the whole season, and I just remember just being as jazzed for it as I was when I was a kid, and I have never felt that way rewatching a show, even as much as I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. GX, I mean, I got through the first 10 episodes, and then I started watching past that, and I'm like, okay, this is the shit I remember. This I'm fucking hyped for. But it just wasn't the same as watching Dragon Ball Z, Goku fighting Frieza for the first time. Like, I was just as entranced as I was the first day I watched it.
Adorable.
And, like, it felt so good to go back and watch that back to back. It was so fucking cool. And it was so well written. Like, anime back then wasn't well written at all. And Dragon Ball Z had me, like, by the balls. I was like... The balls.
The balls are inert.
The balls are inert. I can't wait for that episode. Yeah. That's the Boo Saga, man. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
But I just loved that season so much. But season 2 was the build-up. It was fucking with Frieza, the episodes, and I thought it was hilarious to see how angry Frieza got.
Z Fighters Beef Jerky presents Messing with Frieza.
Absolutely.
I think that I totally agree. It sets a lot of precedent for the rest of the series.
Yes.
It kind of formularizes it, Dragon Balls. Enemies want the Dragon Balls.
Mm-hmm.
Stop them from getting the Dragon Balls.
This is actually also the point where power levels start to become completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
And I think that is hilarious.
It's kind of, they had their JoJo moment where, like,
they do.
Hamon becomes useless and they start using stands out of nowhere. So this is kind of like when power levels stop being important.
Like, I believe when Frieza powers up to his second form, that's when, like, that's the last mention we ever have of power levels. Because they're like, I remember him going, last time I read this form, I think it was at 1 million. Everyone's like, and then, like, and I think that was the very last mention of power levels for the rest of the series.
I think that if you're going to watch Dragon Ball Z, and for whatever reason you have just, like, maybe you watched our first season podcast, let's say, and you decide that that's enough context for you, start with season 2.
Yeah.
Honestly, you could. I'm
Season
not
one's-
recommending you do that. I'm just saying you could.
Read a plot synopsis of season 1 just so you're not lost at the beginning of season 2, because season 2 starts out they're on the fucking spaceship held up by space children.
Space children. Wow.
That's gonna need a little context. But yeah, season 1's a little hard to get through. It's if you're just getting in, if you're used to anime today, season 1 is very difficult to get through.
Yeah.
Season 2 would be a great place to start. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh, start at the Battle City arc. So,
You'll die on that hill.
I will die on that hill. But fuck! I have a
no.
sensu bean story.
Oh yeah. Okay. I accepted this. Go on.
Okay, so I don't know if you ever did this as a child. When you saw something in a show, you're like, "There's definitely that in real life."
Sure.
Did you ever do that?
Absolutely.
I feel like you're bullshit.
No, I'm not. I'll tell you a story.
The way you're looking at me is just like, yeah, sure, Colton, why not?
No. I'm 100% serious. When I was a child, I wanted to be Superman for Halloween. I think I was like 5 years old.
Right.
And I broke my nose by trying to fly off of my mom's bed and just face planting into her dresser. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Go on.
So I was like, I saw the sensu beans, and I'm like, yo, this might do it. Like there might be a thing. This might be a thing in real life. There has to be a thing in real life. It's on TV. Clearly, it's real. So I went to the store with my parents one time, and you know how they have like the Hispanic food aisle?
Oh no. Please go on.
To be fair, I was like 5. Wait a minute. No, I wasn't. I was older than that because Dragon Ball Z had come out by that time. So, I saw the fucking they're like the same color. They're beans that are the same color. So I poked a hole in one of the bags. And I took a handful and put it in my pocket. Not only that, but like some poor worker had to fix that, obviously, because I'm pretty sure as I was turning the corner to go around, like to go meet back up with my mom and dad, I heard somebody knock the bag off the fucking shelf, and I just heard them go everywhere, and I was like,
man,
not my problem. So I was just like,
I have the key to immortality in my pocket.
I have immortality in my pocket. So I can't.
What a charmed life.
This is not even the worst part of the story. So remember how I used to take martial arts?
Yeah.
So
Did you just like throw a fight and just like beat the shit out of me, bro? Just fucking kill me.
we had sparring matches.
No.
I hate how correct you were. And I remember I got knocked down really hard. Really, really hard.
Uh-huh.
So obviously I went to go get my water bottle, which is like, they have these little cubbies, right?
Right.
And you put your bag and stuff in there. And
They're handfuls of beans.
I only had like 3 with me. Shut up. So I brought one out and I ate it. And I just remember it's fucking awful. This is fucking terrible. And I don't feel any better.
Yo, the weighted clothing, the sensu beans. When does it end?
It doesn't end there, but it will for this podcast.
Oh, fuck. Good night, everybody.
Oh man, you have to like
Just stuffing a handful of Goya into your pocket. Taking the fall from Johnny in your fucking karate class.
Every time I pass the beans in my local supermarket, I just get like that secondhand embarrassment. You know what I mean? Like just when that comes back to you, like just the visual stimuli. I'm like, I did that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that wasn't a fever dream I had.
And hey, Dragon Ball Z Season 2. We did that.
Yeah, we did do that. Holy shit, man.
Tryforce.
I'm gonna go eat some beans.